That's John Aldridge. John Aldridge, top corner. Oh, have a good game, mate. Ah, look at him, he's running now.
Oh, he's got plenty of time.
It's the excitement, Chris. I'd be running too. It's a big day for him, love, if you can pull it off. You're not listening, Chris?
I am. This is from the PTA. They want to know if I can help at the summer fair.
What are they after? More money?
I've just said they want help. Just collecting for things, looking after a stall, that sort of thing.
I said I'd try and get there for the kick-off.
I could, I suppose.
Don't you want to see him play?
Oh, you won't want me there.
Of course he will. All the parents will be going.
I've got to let these know by the 27th, love.
Chris, he needs our support.
Yeah, and in more ways than one.
Have you finished?
Yeah.
Well, Jonathan was full of the joys of spring this morning, which is more than I can say for some people.
Yeah, well, I haven't got a lot to be joyful about, have I?
Oh, thanks very much.
You know what I mean. Marry me?
Please, Terry, don't get us started on that again. Not now, OK?
Well, what do you think?
I think I'll wear this. It might get a bit nippy hanging down that field.
Look, don't you see? If I get involved with the school summer fair, it will get me known.
Yeah, but known for what, Chris?
Known for someone who cares about the school and the kids.
It's a mug's game, now. It's thankless.
No, it isn't.
Haven't you got enough to do?
It's not the point.
Well, I'm having a quick cup of tea. You might get dry cheering on.
Does your boss know you're off to watch Jeff kick a ball around?
Do you mind? It's something for Liverpool boys, not just kicking a ball around, Chris. It's dead important for them.
It's not as important as his education.
Chris, we're all born with different talents, love. You should be pleased that Jeff's good at something. This is a big opportunity.
And there's thousands of kids all over the country thinking exactly the same thing.
Well, some of them get picked.
Do you honestly think Jeff will be one of them?
Maybe, maybe not. Chris, I can't hang about discussing it, love. I might miss the kick-off.
Ooh, that'd be a tragedy, wouldn't it?
Not to you, perhaps, but to me, yes.
Can I have this?
No, Jess, leave it alone, please. It's not to play with. Here.
Can I help you?
No, leave things alone.
I want to help you.
Jessica. Jessica! Oh, Jessica!
Are you eating your breakfast?
No,
Why not?
I don't want to.
I thought you were a big girl. Look, it's on all sloppy.
See ya.
See you, love.
What's up with her?
She's tired. I must have disturbed her last night when I came up from the extension.
Well, it's not a very good arrangement, is it?
No, I don't suppose it is.
I think it'd be better if you moved up more permanent, don't you?
Look, I can't leave her on her own in the extension all night.
Well, I could ask our Rod to move down here and then she could have his room.
Do you think he'd mind?
Well, I don't know till I ask. He's got to go anyway, hasn't he? You know, when him and Kirsty get a place of their own.
Oh, right.
I'll get it. Hello? Yeah? Oh, yeah? Well, why not? Listen, mate, we need it now, you know, not in a fortnight. Where are we going to sleep? Oh, look. Well, is that the best you can do? Yeah, well, me and all, pal. Thanks very much. That's great, isn't it? They can't deliver the bed till the end of the month.
Oh, why not?
Something about the van's being off the road, I don't know.
Oh, well, no use disturbing Rob then, is it?
But they said we could pick it up if we liked.
Oh, did they say how?
No, but I could get on to our Jimmy, see what he can arrange.
Oh, OK.
OK?
Mm-hmm.
See ya.
Bye.
Hey, and you eat all your brekkie up, all right? Good girl. Ta-da.
Terry?
I want a word with you.
Could you let me have some milk?
Yes, of course, come in.
Oh, thanks. Hello, Jess. You got no school today?
No, I've got a temperature.
Oh, dear, that does sound serious.
Oh, I think it's only a cold, but you know how it is. Look, I'm sorry the place is in such a mess.
Oh, that's all right. Don't mind me.
I'm trying to do umpteen things at once.
Caroline, I didn't know you designed jewellery.
Well, I'm trying to, but I'm not getting very far.
Well, this is really unusual.
I have an uncle who exports jewellery.
Was it a family business, then?
Well, sort of. I used to work for him when I was in Hong Kong. Now I'm trying to sell my own designs, or at least I'm hoping to. Is half a pint all right?
Yeah, that's fine. Thanks, Caroline. Well, you shouldn't have any trouble selling these. They're really unusual.
Well, it's not so easy. And Jess takes up so much of my time.
I know children can tie you down, especially when they're poorly.
Well, Michael's been trying to find someone to help out, but he's not very happy with the idea of a stranger looking after her.
Well, you wouldn't just leave her with anybody. It'd only be for a couple of hours.
I know, but it's very difficult to persuade him. Ever since Mei Lin was killed, he's terrified of any harm coming to Jessica.
Killed?
In a car crash.
Oh, I am sorry.
It wasn't Michael's fault. The other driver was drunk.
That's awful.
Yes. Anyway, I'm going to have to get some help with the jewellery if the business is going to succeed. Although sometimes I wonder if it'll ever get off the ground.
Well, look. Why don't I look after Jess for you for a couple of hours?
Oh, no, I didn't mean to lumber you.
Oh, she'll be all right with me.
Please.
Well...
It'll give you a bit of peace.
Oh, I'd love that. It would be such a help. Sometimes things just get so hectic.
Yeah, I do know the feeling.
Look, are you sure you don't mind?
No, of course not. Jess, would you like to come over to our house? I've got some toys for you to play with. Would you? And afterwards, if you feel a bit better, we can go to the shops and get some
Come on, you.
There we go.
Hold your cuffs, please.
This one, sweetheart.
Now, you be a good girl, yes?
She'll be fine with me, don't worry. You going to say bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Come on, let's go. See you later.
Yes. Thank you very much, Cassie.
It's okay. Come on, darling. Hup. Come on.
Well, you better tell me then, hadn't you?
What do you mean?
Well, let's have it straight. What's wrong with me?
Oh, there's nothing wrong with you. Don't be soft.
I know I may not be the world's greatest catch, but I do love you.
I know.
And I'd do anything to make you happy. Anything.
Then just give me a little bit more time.
Why?
Because I just think we should wait a bit, that's all.
You keep saying that. But what for?
Because it just makes more sense.
Oh, not to me, it doesn't.
Look, if we had our own place, then...
Oh, I've told you, we'll get it.
Yeah, but we've hardly got anything saved.
I've made some extra from Dawson's.
But not enough, Terry. And, well, we don't want to start off in debt.
Oh, you're just making excuses. You've been making excuses all along. What's the real reason?
Yes?
Ah, good morning. I'm looking for Mr. Paul Collins.
Oh, what's it about?
I'm afraid it's rather confidential.
Well, you can tell me. I'm Paul Collins.
Oh, John Roberts. I'm from the Soldiers, Sailors and Airmen's Families Association, SAFA. I wonder if you could spare me a few minutes.
Yes, of course. Come on in.
Thank you.
Take a seat.
Thank you.
I just put these in the kitchen. Last time I had anything to do with you chaps was just after the war.
Well, in a way, it's the war I want to talk about.
Oh?
And a man named Walsh, Morris Walsh. He was a corporal in the Lancashire Fusiliers.
And?
Well, I wonder if you remember him.
I can't say I do. Asking rather a lot, aren't you? When was I supposed to have met him?
We'll get to that in a minute, but I may say he remembers you. In fact, he says he'll never forget you as long as he lives.
I'm not being put off any longer. I want to know what you mean.
Please, Terry.
I've been messed about by women before, but I thought you were different.
I'm sorry, really, I am.
What, sorry you ever met me?
No, of course not. That's an awful thing to say.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry too. I mean, I thought we had something special going between us, but obviously I'm wrong.
Oh, but we have got something very special.
Well, if we did, you'd marry me and you wouldn't be trying to get out of it.
I'm not. I just don't want to rush things.
I suppose I must seem dead boring to you, you know, after all the other fellas you've mixed with.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like that, Martin. I mean, if I was a solicitor or an accountant, you probably wouldn't turn me down, would you?
That's got nothing to do with it.
But I'm just me, boring Terry Sullivan, the cabbie. I mean, if that's not good enough for you...
It is, really.
Well, then marry me. Right, have it your way. But I tell you this, I won't ever ask you again.
He was taken prisoner at the beginning of '42 and worked on the Burma-Thailand Railway. He says at one point he was almost dead and was left behind when the Japs moved other prisoners on. Apparently, you found him.
Yes, that's right. It was well before the armistice. I was leading a recce in the area when we came across him.
You do remember him, then?
Took him back to a field hospital, such as it was. That was the last I saw of him. I never knew his name.
And he never knew yours. But he says he'll never forget your face.
He was just a skeleton crawling by the side of the road.
He says you carried him on your back.
Well, not exactly, no. I found him and carried him to the jeep.
Well, thanks to you, he survived.
Glad to hear it. Not many did.
No.
But how on earth did you find me?
Well, he remembered your unit.
He remembered in that state?
It didn't take much to track you down.
Well, I'd be damned.
Lola,
Oh, hello, Sheila.
how are you doing?
Oh, I'm fine.
Glad to hear it. I always enjoyed my pregnancies. Sure you're all right?
Terry's asked me to marry him.
Oh, and has he sent you for a reference? Have you said yes?
Well, yes, but... Well... I just don't know what to do. He wants me to quit my job and settle down. Well, I'm not really sure whether I'm ready for that. I happen to like my job and it means a great deal to me.
Well, I'm sure he'd understand that.
Do you think I'm being selfish? Maybe I am.
Sue, I'm sure you can work it out, you know. He thinks the world of you.
I know, and that doesn't make it any easier.
No, I suppose it doesn't.
Well, we've had a bit of a row about it.
Oh.
I think I've really hurt him, Sheila. And I don't want to do that, not to Terry. You see, that's what I've been trying to avoid, but he just thinks that I'm trying to put him off.
And are you?
I don't know. Oh, God, I'm just so mixed up at the moment. All I know is I just can't bear to see him so unhappy.
Yeah, look, I don't care what kind of van it is, you know, as long as it's big enough to take a bed. Yeah. Some on it? Yeah, that'll be okay, Jim, yeah. Okay, thanks, see ya. Ta-ra, mate. Oh, you surfaced, have you?
Yeah, had a bit of a rough night. The lock up a 75-year-old drunk.
Big stuff, eh?
Yeah. Who's the bed for?
It's for me and Sheila.
Oh.
Look, she'll be going for some pasties after, you know.
Great. I'll have mine with peas then.
Listen, talking about beds, we were wondering...
Yeah?
Well, things are a bit awkward the way they are, aren't they?
Suppose so, yeah.
So, we were wondering, like, how do you feel about moving?
You chucking me out?
No, you divvy. Moving into the extension.
Well, suits me.
Well, that way Claire could have your room and it would set Sheila's mind at rest, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't mind?
No, I mean, makes sense, doesn't it? Then I won't wake anyone up when I'm coming off nights, will I?
Oh, right, yeah.
It's just a job, this.
How's he doing now?
That's the whole point. When Morris contacted us last month, he was in a bad way health-wise and living on his own in a hostel in Warrington.
No family?
I believe there's a cousin in New Zealand.
Are you never married?
After the war, it took him years to get himself together. Perhaps he never did, not properly.
I see.
Anyway, he's been dwelling on the past over the last few months and got himself into a pretty depressed state of mind. That's when he came to Safa and asked us to trace you.
Did he say why?
No, just that he feels he must talk to you. He has a problem which, it seems, only you can solve.
Terry?
I'm going to work.
Don't go yet.
I'm late.
I've got something to say.
Yeah, well, there's nothing left to say.
I will marry you. Soon.
Yeah?
Oh, I love you so much.
No change in your mind?
No, I promise.
Oh, I don't know what to say. Yeah, I do. We'll send out all the invites tonight, and I'll go to Building Society this Savvy.
Oh, yeah, but we can't do everything today.
Oh, well, we'll make a start, won't we? And then you can pick where you want to go on your honeymoon.
Is she behaving herself?
Yeah, she's been fine, don't worry.
Come on, you. Dinner time.
Or you could leave her here with me if you like.
Oh, no. No, it's too much trouble.
No. We bought some pasta, didn't we, Jess?
I shouldn't put this on you.
I'll give you another hour or so.
Oh, it's very good of you, Chrissy.
No. Whew. I know what it's like looking after kids and trying to do a job as well.
Thank you very much.
I was surprised to see you making that jewellery. I'm sure Michael told me you'd work for a newspaper.
Yes, headlines. It's a Chinese magazine. It's not a regular job, though. I just do bits and pieces for them.
Oh, what sort of thing do you do?
Well, it's mostly one-off articles, the odd interview, review, that sort of thing.
I'm thinking of doing a part-time job. Not paid, though.
What kind of work?
Oh, just at the school. Oh, Caroline, your milk.
Oh, no problem. I think it's good to be interested in your child's education.
Well, we had that much trouble with Jeff and his dyslexia. I felt I had to do something. So, I'm going to try for school governor.
Sounds a good idea to me.
Frank doesn't think so.
Why, is he against it?
Oh, he just doesn't think it'll do any good.
Men can be so pig-headed at times.
Yes, I know.
Thanks.
Oh, it's okay. See you later. Bye. Right, let's make a nest.
Yes, we like to help people sort out their own problems. Very often, all it takes is a spot of sympathy and a gentle push in the right direction.
Yes, you must come across some tricky cases.
Oh, yes. You've no idea the shocking debts some people land themselves with. And then there are domestic problems, medical cases, and, well, men like Walsh. Ex-POWs have their own particular problems, and it's difficult to get them to talk. But it's wonderful to be able to put people in touch with each other after all these years.
Well, I'd certainly like to see him again.
I'll tell him Wednesday, then.
Fine.
You've got my number should anything crop up.
Yes, no problem. I'll expect him, say, between 2 and 3.
Great. Thanks again. Bye-bye.
All right.
Yeah. What do you think?
Oh, yeah, it looks like, what's her name? Kylie Minogue.
Other?
Yeah.
I've got to do a style for camera. I've been practicing all morning, but, well, I've got to make a final decision
Yeah,
today.
well, just do what you're best at, you know.
Wish it was that easy. Well, I probably won't win, but, well, it's something just going there.
Well, this Anthony fella, he must think you got a chance.
Well, going to be loads of more experience than me. What are you doing?
Well, I'm moving into there, and little Claire's moving into my room.
What for?
Because it's for the best, that's what for.
Oh, yeah. Best for who?
I knew you could do it.
Yeah, he didn't have to make you show me, though.
I'm so soft. I was dead proud of you, son.
Did all right, didn't I? Why was he shouting so loud, though?
I was just encouraging you, that's all.
Yeah, every time I got within 10 yards of the ball, he started screaming, tackling. As soon as I got the ball, he was yelling, go on, son.
Ah, but it paid off, though, didn't it? That scout asked for your name.
Yeah, he asked me name. Handmade, huh? Didn't want me life story, though.
No, all I was telling him was how you're always practicing that. He was dead impressed with you.
You're not meant to do that, though, Dad.
Hey, Terry, guess what? What?
Dad?
I've just been having trials with the Liverpool boys. Oh, sound, nice one. And a scout from one of the league clubs asked for his name, didn't he, son?
Yeah.
Well, you must be in with a bit of a chance then, eh?
Hey, you were dead impressed with him.
He asked me Oppo's name as well, though.
Well, what position do you play?
Left mid.
Oh, like it on the left, eh?
He's magic.
Well, anytime you want to kick around, give us a knock.
Yeah, well, yeah, ta.
Just going to tell his man.
Hey, Frank, got a bit of news myself. Me and Sue are getting married.
Oh, nice one, mate. All the best.
Yeah.
Her name of the day?
August.
I hope it keeps fine for you.
Yeah, tell him to keep practicing, eh?
Oh, will you bet. See you, Terry.
Hiya.
All right.
What are you doing back so soon?
I'll just pop back for a minute. I had no luck with the Building Society.
Oh, why? What did they say?
Well, he said to get a 100% mortgage, I need accounts for 3 years.
Oh, no, 3. Couldn't we try another society?
Well, apparently the rules are all the same for the Building Societies.
Well, we can't stay here.
But I mean, not to worry. Anyway, look, I went to the registry office. It's booked for the 5th of August at 8 a.m.
What?
Well, with it being a bank holiday, it was the only time they had.
Oh, Terry, that's far too early.
Oh, the registrar says it's the best time of day to get married. There's no old confetti lying around, the flowers are fresh, and, well, there isn't much traffic and not many people about.
Yeah, but I was thinking more of September.
But the baby will be born then.
Exactly. And I won't look such a fright in the wedding photos.
Well, we'll get them to just do your head and shoulders.
Oh, marvellous.
I'll tell you what, you could get a tent and we could live in that, eh?
Oh, well, we might have to.
Yeah, but it'd be dead cosy though, wouldn't it?
Oh, but seriously, Terry, what are we going to do?
Look, if all else fails, we'll just have to rent a house for a year, eh?
Yeah. Well, of course I'm pleased for him.
He asked me my name, Mum.
I know. I'm really proud of you, love. Any more for anyone?
I didn't know you could run that fast.
Oh, go away. Of course you did.
I did.
Go on. He's always away for Slate when you ask him to do a job.
Yeah.
You pass that to Jess.
Have you got enough kids of your own?
You take her back when she's finished that, all right?
Right.
I'm just helping Caroline out.
You do better keep your mind on our Jeff's future.
I've thought of nothing else for the past 12 months. That's why I've decided to get involved with the summer fair.
Never mind all that. Our Jeff's got a good chance of being picked for the next trial. That scout was dead impressed with him.
I wish you wouldn't build his hopes up so high. What if it all comes to nothing, eh?
It won't. I know it won't. And when that phone goes, you'll see.
Well, even if it does, you'll have to have something to fall back on, love.
It's the chance of a lifetime.
I wish you wouldn't keep saying that.
Well, it is. What do you want me to say? That he's no good? Is that what you want?
No, of course not.
Well, that's what it sounds like.
One of us has got to keep our head out of the clouds.
Chris, I can't understand why you don't realise our Jeff's got great potential.
But potential's not everything, love. It's got to have qualifications as well.
What for? Some dead-end job. He's got the chance of it in the big time here. He could be the next Kenny Dalglish.
Oh, that'll be all right in there.
Didn't put any pressure on him, did you?
I didn't have to. He's made up with it.
Great. Give him a shout, will you, Trace?
Rod, your dinner's ready.
And our Jimmy said he'd bring the bed round tomorrow as well.
Well, that's all right then.
What are you going to do with the old one? Only it's not that old, is it?
Yeah, well,
When Mum bought that and moved in here, I hope you're not going to throw it away.
It's not that simple, love. I mean, we haven't really got the space here for it, have we?
Well, are you going to sell it?
well, maybe we could get a few bob for it.
Well, you see, I was thinking, couldn't I have it in my room? I'd love a double bed.
Next, an insight into the world of accident and emergency with its frontline troops of 9 junior doctors in Jimmy's.
Caroline? Jess?
Caroline.
Jeff!
What?
Will you stop it?
What?
That!
I'm only practicing.
You've been at it for almost an hour now. Why couldn't you practice at school?
Oh, someone always starts messing.
Yeah, well, it's time you were back there anyway. Come on.
Oh, Mum.
Never mind. Oh, Mum.
Excuse me, Chrissy.
Oh, can you hear it in your house too? I'm awfully sorry, Michael.
Pardon?
Him and his ball.
No, I didn't notice it. I was wondering if you'd seen Caroline this morning.
Yeah, she went out with Jess must have been about 9:30.
She's not been back since.
No, I've not seen her. Why, is anything the matter?
Well, Jess is not really well enough to be out. Thanks anyway.
Oh, it's okay. Bye. So have you heard when this new teacher of yours is supposed to start, then?
Don't know.
Why has nobody said anything? God, I can't get any sense out of you. I'm going to have to phone the school myself. You better be on your way, then.
Well, he might phone us.
No, I don't think so, love.
No, he might do. My dad said. Oh, will you stay here, Mum, in case they do?
I think I'd be better off phoning them.
No, you don't want to do that. Might be bad luck.
I can't see how it makes any difference.
Well, it might.
Well, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to know when this new teacher's starting.
No, I'm not on about that. I'm on about having trial. They might phone us to tell me if I'm through or not.
Oh, that's it. I thought it was too good to be true, you being interested in a teacher.
Oh, well, will you stay in the savvy, Mum?
I'll see.
Oh, please.
Well, all right, then.
Oh, nice one.
Now, go.
Right.
I wonder what he's like.
Not in very good shape, according to Roberts.
Didn't he give you any idea why after all these years?
None at all. Walsh wouldn't confide in him.
It's very odd. Do you know, I don't remember you ever talking about him before. I'm sure I would have remembered.
Remembered what?
Your father finding that prisoner of war.
It's hard to imagine what it must have been like for them. I've seen the pictures, of course, but...
Very few of the boys actually saw them at first hand. Could you pass me those tins, please?
But when the camps were liberated, surely.
Oh, I've heard that those who went in were specialist squads.
How come?
I can only guess that if the men had seen the state of the prisoners, they'd have run riot.
And done what?
Slaughtered every Japanese on hand, I expect. Besides, there weren't many prisoners left to liberate. Burma Railway's about 170 miles long. They say every sleeper cost a human life.
Yes, Mrs. Rogers. Yes, that's right. I rang about half an hour ago. You said you'd ring me back. No, it's about my son's new teacher. Well, is there anybody else who could give me that information, please? OK. Well, would you give me a ring when the head is back? Right, you won't forget. No. All right, thanks very much indeed. Yeah, bye-bye.
Out you come, Jessica. You'll get a drink in a minute.
Hello.
Daddy.
Hey.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I had a call to make up here, so I thought I'd have some lunch. Where have you been?
In the car.
Mm.
Can I have a drink?
Yes. Oh.
I want apple juice.
There isn't any, I'm sorry.
Come in, please.
I've waited a long time for this, sir.
Sit down. Now, sit down, please. You know, I'd never have recognized you.
No, sir. You wouldn't.
Well, no. John Roberts told me there was something I might be able to do for you.
I just can't get it out of my mind, you see. I've tried to forget. I've tried very hard. But it's no use. That's why I need you to help me find out.
What exactly?
whether that lad survived.
Which lad?
That's the trouble, you see. I don't know.
I have to dash. Oh, by the way, the paper phone, something about your review being late.
Oh, damn. It should have been in this morning. I just haven't had a minute.
Well, I'll see you later. Bye, Jess. Be good.
I was down at the river camp. I got this septic leg. It was so bad I couldn't work. So the nip sent me back to the camp hospital.
The one at Medina?
Yeah. Food was short. Mainly rice. And it was so badly cooked it tastes like mud. There was this young lad lying beside me. He couldn't eat it. He'd got dysentery. Then this Aussie doctor said he was to have a duck egg each day. I couldn't believe it. It seems daft now, but you've no idea what luxury.
Oh, I know. Duck eggs, they were like gold.
Well, they brought him one, but he couldn't keep it down. And I heard the bloke say that they reckoned it wouldn't do any good any road, that he wouldn't pull through.
Go on.
Well, the next morning, the bloke who came to feed him got called away, but he left the egg. I looked at that lad, and I thought, well, if he was on the way out.
I see.
You know, when they said on the telly a few months back that the Emperor had died, I didn't know whether to believe it or not.
Long last.
Yeah. Following morning, the Japs ordered me to be discharged. They took me off to Lasho, so I don't know. I never heard.
What happened to him? When was this?
Can't remember exactly. Summer of '43. There was all them letters in the paper.
Letters?
From POWs, just like myself.
And that brought it all back, eh?
I feel so guilty.
Well, I'm sure you've no need to.
He were in such a terrible state.
Then one egg wouldn't have made any difference, would it?
But me, all I could think about were number one.
Most of us did.
But that doctor, he would try and help him. I just can't get it out of my mind that what I did might
I've no reason to think that. He might have come through. He'd be around today, for all we know.
Could you find out?
Well, why me? Why not leave it to Safa?
You were there. You know what it was like. You know what I was like when you found me. I couldn't tell that to anyone else. They just wouldn't understand.
Perhaps not.
So it's between us then, right, sir?
Yes, of course.
You know, I think I found my true vocation at last.
Really?
What do you think of Ian?
I hardly know him.
What's your impression of him, then?
Well, he seems very, personable.
Personable.
And pleasant.
Anyway, we seem to hit it off all right.
I'm glad to hear it.
You could see for yourself if we had a wine party here.
You know, that might not be such a bad idea.
Oh, great.
But just remember, you do all the catering.
Just leave it to me.
And the clearing up afterwards.
Oh, I think I've got some lemonade.
Oh, no thanks. It's got to be apple juice. She won't drink anything else.
Well, I've got to pop out for a few things. I can pick some up if you like.
Are you sure?
I've been stuck in all day waiting for a telephone call.
Well, if it's important, maybe you should stay in.
Well, I've been waiting for a telephone call from Jeff's headmaster and to see how he got on at the trial. Oh, Jeff, that is not the head.
Trial?
Oh, not that sort of trial. Football. He's hoping to play for the Liverpool boys.
Oh, is that why he's been playing on the close so much? That's great.
Except it's been driving me mad.
Yes, I thought I had a problem.
Well, I'll be as quick as I can with that juice.
Thanks, Chrissy.
That's all right.
Look, I'd better get back to Jessica. If I didn't have this review to finish, I'd go myself.
Oh, no, it's all right. I could do with the fresh air.
OK.
That's all right.
Bye.
Well, I'll do what I can, but I wish I had more to go on.
I think he was from round here somewhere.
But you're not sure.
Did I tell you he was a sailor?
He was?
Off HMS Ajax.
What rank? Do you recall?
Just an AB. He was only a young lad.
Well, that's a help. Look, leave it to me. I'll find him for you.
You think there's a chance then, sir?
Certainly I do.
I just hope to God I...
Just get that idea right out of your head.
Thank you, sir. For everything.
Don't mention it. I'll be in touch.
Think Claire'll like it in here, then?
Yeah, well, we could do it up. Sheila could get some of that kids' wallpaper, you know, magic rabbits, danger mouse, that sort of thing.
I'll have to take these down again, then, won't I? Oh, well, I've started, so I may as well finish.
Hey, we could get some new curtains as well.
You like having a little kid around, do you?
Besides our Rod, you mean?
Don't hear me say that. He'll lock you up and throw away the key, won't he? Does that look straight to you?
More or less.
Ah, that'll do. Listen, how about Sheila?
What about her?
Well, how do you feel about her moving in with me?
It's none of my business, is it?
I mean, you don't mind?
Look, it's got nothing to do with me.
I just want to know how you feel, that's all.
I think we should get one of them mobile things and hang it over the bed.
Dad. All right, son. How'd you get on?
I'm through.
Yes! Good lad! I knew you could do it, son. Nice one, mate. Good lad. Go away, come on. Tell me how you get on, come on. What was the game like?
Yeah, they told us at school, savvy.
Ah, that's great, that, mate. Hey, I'm dead proud of you, son. I really am.
Yeah, I wish my mum was.
Well, she is. Of course she is. Isn't that right, love?
This pie's gone dry now, Frank.
See?
Don't worry, it'll do, mate. I've just seen how pleased you are for him, Chris.
Oh, of course I am, love, yes.
There you go, mate. Now, do you know what you got to do now, son? Got to get yourself noticed.
Yeah, they have done.
No, I mean next time. Because the next lot of lads are going to be better than the last lot. You're going to have to stand out.
Well, how do you mean?
You're going to have to stand out so the scout will remember you.
Frank, your dinner.
I know. Wear your shirt outside your shorts.
No, they won't let us.
Wear a headband like that fella from Luton Town.
Look, they'll be more concerned with how he fits in with the team. They're not going to want any prima donnas, love.
Hey, you wouldn't mind a couple of Maradonas, I'll tell you. All I'm saying, Chris, he's got to have the edge over the others.
Yeah, well, he just doesn't want to look too pushy.
He can't be too pushy at a time like this. It's every lad for himself.
What sort of attitude is that, eh?
It's a realistic one.
It's a team sport.
And every team has its star performer. All I'm saying, why shouldn't it be our Jeff?
Well, I think you're filling his head with a load of nonsense.
Chris, it isn't nonsense. Listen, love.
I thought it was the way that I played that counted. going out.
Now she wants a drink of water.
Michael, she'll wet the bed.
She can't sleep. It's probably being in the car all day. She didn't like it.
Neither did I.
Then why do it?
Because I didn't have any choice. I couldn't cancel the appointments. Did you want me to leave her in the house by herself? Anyway, Michael, she's not that ill.
This morning she had a temperature. You promised you'd work in the evenings when I'm home until we found someone to look after Jessica when she comes home from school.
That was a month ago.
Daddy! My water?
I've added these figures up 3 times, and I keep getting a different amount.
Yeah, I'm not surprised with all that racket going on.
Nah, it's not that, love. I'm just tired. Too much night driving.
Will that union stuff wait?
I just want to get out of the way. The treasure is away, so I said I'd do the subs.
Nice cup of tea, help?
Oh, yeah, tell, love.
I think you're overdoing it a bit, love.
Can't be helped. How else can we pay for the mortgage?
Oh, well, you don't have to take it all on yourself. I've told you I could do extra hours at work.
I don't want you to. You've got enough on your plate as it is.
Yeah, and I don't want you dropping dead of a heart attack either.
Chris, will you just let me get on with it?
Well, I don't see how you're going to concentrate with all that racket going on. He's been out there for hours now.
We're going to have to get used to it, love, if he gets through to that next trial.
He'll be coming to take me away long before then, Frank.
I'll just finish this, then I'll go and have a word with him, all right?
OK, love.
I'll try ringing him later.
What?
How's Jimmy?
Oh, do you think he'll still come now?
No, he only could be halfway to Macclesfield by now. Be a good offer.
He would have rung if there'd been a problem, wouldn't he?
Yeah. Anyway, I don't fancy looking at Al bed back in here. Me back's in bulk.
Glad Tracy wanted it.
Yeah. Listen, I tried talking to her earlier, you know, about us 2 being together, and I couldn't get anything out of her.
Oh, well. It'll take time.
I suppose so, yeah. Anyway, I'll try and get in touch again, eh?
Okay.
Jeff, to get fit, you don't need to practice all the time. You need plenty of rest. Can save your energy in that.
I'm not going to bed yet, Dad.
I'm not saying that. Come in and watch the telly or something.
Dad?
Yeah?
Will you take us to Wembley sometime?
Well, I can't promise, son. You know what it's like trying to get tickets. But if I can, I will.
Sound, that's her.
Come on.
It's a matter of finding someone suitable. It takes time.
I realise that, but be fair. I can't go on taking and fetching her indefinitely. I don't want to let you down, but it's getting very difficult to fit everything in.
I know.
And it's going to get more difficult. Working at home is one thing, but, you know, I'm trying to get this business off the ground. I'll have to travel further afield, stay overnight sometimes. Who's going to look after Jessica then?
There's old Mrs. Chen, I suppose.
Who's she?
One of my patients. Her husband died last year. She's looking for something to do.
Do you think she'd be all right?
I could have a talk with her.
Please.
Where the hell have you been? The warehouse? You what? Well, is it working now? Well, listen, can't you get hold of another one? We're waiting on this bed. Well, can't you do better than that? Look, just get it here as fast as you can, all right? Just get it here. Even if you have to push it here on a handcart, OK? He hasn't even been to the warehouse yet.
How come?
Because he's hired some clapped-out van, that's why. I'll swing for him one of these days, you know that?
Oh, well, sleeping on the floor will be good for your back.
I mean, you don't mind? I thought you'd be upset.
Well, it'll take us back to our youth, crashing out on the floor at all-night parties.
Ah, it's all coming out now, isn't it?
Yeah, you could be in for a wild night, if your back can stand it.
That was taken in April '44, before we began to move south.
You all look very cheerful.
We didn't know what we were in for, that's why.
Did he escape? Is that how you found him?
Oh, the Japs were hustling men from one camp to another, marching them by night, working them by day. Men were dropping like flies along the road. Walsh told me that he'd fallen and left for dead. Apparently some of the locals found him.
Well, why didn't he stay with them?
They were terrified of being killed by the Japs for harbouring a prisoner.
Are you sure you're doing the right thing?
What?
Promising to find this unknown sailor.
What else could I do? Walsh was in a very emotional state. He needed my help, my reassurance.
Yes, but if he did die in that place, where was it?
Machina.
How are you going to break the news to Walsh? Have you thought of that?
I'll meet that problem when it arises.
Wouldn't it be better to leave it to the Forces Welfare Organisation?
How could I? He wouldn't tell them the whole story. Confided in me. He feels we have a special bond. And in a way, so do I.
Well, it's certainly something I wouldn't like to tackle.
Walsh needs to know, one way or the other. And I'm going to do my best to help him.
The lights come to what?
Don't you know a seduction scene when you see one?
You might set more than me on fire with those candles, you know.
Well, we've got a smoke detector.
Oh, I don't trust it. I got to fire Jimmy.
I don't want to talk about your Jimmy.
Don't you?
No, in fact, I don't think I want to talk at all.
Oh, great. Oh, what?
Aye, what's all this?
What's it look like?
Looks like some Vincent Price movie.
Did you want something?
Actually, I've taken pity on you. You can have my bed and I'll sleep on the couch.
Oh, no, you're all right, love.
No, be on me conscience, letting a poor old couple sleep on the floor.
Hey, you, listen to... Oh!
What's the matter?
See what I mean?
It's full of pieces.
Oh, ganging up on me, are you? Here, you shut it.
And you need glasses.
Do I? Another one. You needn't laugh either.
Oh, my God.
Six hours of intricate work next to save the hand of a 14-year-old when he crashes through a plate glass window in Jimmy's.
I don't know who's the bigger kid, you or him.
Must have gone half time by now. You might have scored a few already.
Yeah, well, they should never allowed him off school for football practice.
A Liverpool schoolboy's trial. It's our Jeff's big chance. For the first time in his life, he's top dog in his class.
Yeah, well, forget about football. Now, what about this school fair, eh?
Oh, now you're talking.
Well, when did it get decided?
Tomo's fixed it all up. Surprise present, like.
Oh, surprise, isn't it?
It's my 21st.
Well, can't you get Tomo to postpone it or something?
Well, he's fixed it all up for the lads to be on the right shift and everything. Kept me in the dark about it.
Oh, you and me both.
Are you sure you can't make it? Absolutely certain.
Saturday night.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, my dad's in.
All right, leave you to it then.
All right.
Bye. You'll still have a good night.
No, I won't. I want you to be there.
I'll be there in spirit. Look, I want you to be able to look back on it and say it was a really good night and you'll never forget it.
So you don't mind me going?
It's your birthday. Look, if I can't be with you, I still want you to enjoy yourself. Not too much, though.
Yeah, but I don't want to go without you.
You're going.
It's bad enough not getting a card from me mum. I've not seen you either.
Look, she's got till Saturday.
She didn't even send one for our Tracy on her 18th.
Yeah, but her 21st different.
Yeah, 3 years different.
Look, we can just celebrate the day after instead, can't we? Policemen. They're never there when you want them.
Good heavens.
Good news, is it?
I'm going to be a canteen lady.
You what?
Well, I applied 2 years ago and I wanted money to go to Rome, and this is the first vacancy.
2 years ago?
I've forgotten all about it.
God, blimey, 2 years ago, you could be dead by now.
Oh, sorry to trouble you, Billy. My phone's on the blink and I've got some very urgent phone calls to make. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. Oh, hello, Sheila.
Hi, Paul.
If this is inconvenient...
No, you're all right, sir. We'll be next door, OK?
I'll pay you, of course.
Forget it.
No, I couldn't possibly.
Hey, get dialing, all right? Phone's on the blink, my eye. Can't pay his bill, can he?
Why do you always think the worst of people?
Who, me?
Yes, you. Never mind, I've got a job.
Listen, you don't have to work, you know.
Hey, these are like gold dust, these are. Besides, it means I don't have to rely on Bob.
Yeah, well, you don't have to rely on him now, do you?
Independence, that's the name of the game.
Suit yourself.
I will. Hey. And you're not letting him use that phone for nothing either.
Of course I am.
He'd make you pay through the nose.
Thinks he can come around here and get cheap phone calls. No way, I won't charge the snobby get that way. He'll owe me money.
Right. Hey, what are you getting Rod for his birthday?
I don't know, it's a big thing, like, isn't it?
Think she'll turn up? Doreen.
What for?
Rod's 21st.
No.
Well, like you said, it's a big thing.
She won't even send him a card.
Trust me to get the back end.
Shut up and stop moaning, will you?
At least you can see where you're going.
Listen, this bed has got to get to our Billy in better than perfect nick. It means a lot to him.
It's big enough, isn't it?
Well, it's a double bed, isn't it?
No, I mean, it's heavy. Well, this end is, anyway.
Both ends are the same, you divvy.
It doesn't make it any lighter.
It's an orthopaedic solid.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
Look, down onto terra firma. Sit. Nice one. Key. Don't tell me, Sinbad. Don't tell me.
Get a cheap van, you said.
Oh, hello. Admiralty? Yes, look, you don't know me. My name is Paul Collins. I'm working for Safa. For Safa. Yes, I'm trying to track down an old colleague of mine, able seaman Tommy Evans.
You want strike or what? Come on.
I'm embarrassed.
What? Why?
Moving my stuff upstairs in front of him.
Ah, so what?
You're really enjoying this, aren't you?
Yes, I am. We're as good as him. Look, I'm not ashamed of what's going on, and I don't care who knows about it. In fact, I'm glad he's here. Now, come on, shift yourself.
All right, we'll change the subject, will you?
Colleague of mine, able seaman Tommy Evans.
Oh, yeah, there's
He
enough
was in
stuff up
HMS
there to
Ajax.
sink a battleship.
And
sorry, Paul. Hey, we need all the space we can get for this new bed, you know.
Oh, yeah, I hadn't thought about that.
It's a really big bed. Don't know where we're going to put it.
I haven't seen another side of you, Billy Corkill.
Oh, the best is yet to come.
Promises.
Hasn't he got any more rope?
Yeah, but this is all he could spare. They need the rest to tie up things inside their own van, don't they?
Oh, we should be so lucky. Well, the base is secure, but this mattress... I mean,
Do you know
it's not-
something, Sinbad? I feel as if I've been married to you for years.
Well, I won't contest the divorce.
Look, it's tied down at the back. That's the main thing. It'll be all right.
Yeah, but all it needs is a
It'll
sudden
be all
gust of
right,
breath.
Sinbad.
Well, don't say that I didn't warn
Look,
you.
change the record and get in.
Look, I'm just trying to say that it's not that safe.
Shut it. Here.
What's this for?
Added security against a sudden gust of wind.
You're joking, aren't you?
From wind or rain, we deliver just the same.
Well, behave yourself.
Hey, it's a laugh though, anyway, Sim.
Yeah, but what if I get sucked out?
Let go of the mattress.
Oh, yeah, very funny. I'd like to see you.
Shut it.
Do you think he'll ring her, what?
Who?
Jeff, if he's got any good news.
Oh, give the lad a chance. Let him get home first, eh?
Just think of the difference, eh? After being bottom in the class in English and maths.
Hey, it's not his fault he's dyslexic.
No one's saying it is. The way he sees it's simple.
Yeah, he's the class dunce.
Now he'll be the class hero.
Or just some mug who's not good enough to be a footballer.
And if he does well at that trial, he's going to stand 10 foot.
Yeah, but what if he doesn't, love? What will he shrink to, eh? You shouldn't build his hopes up so much, Frank.
I'm not.
You'd be better off thinking what to say to the lad if he gets knocked back.
Just saying, that's all.
Yeah. You go and see the neighbours for me, lovey?
What for?
We'll go and see if they've got something to donate to the school fair.
Are they, Mum?
Go on. Then you'll have done your bit.
I'm not going to Mr. Cross.
Smart girl. You just try some of the other neighbours then, eh?
They might want him to sign schoolboy forms there and then.
God, boys never grow up. They're just babies who happen to get bigger.
I always knew he was something special, though.
Marriage and kids. Good luck to you.
Never knew you wanted to join the CID.
It won't happen. I'm the wrong sex.
What's a load of crap?
And policemen never tell lies or drink after hours.
It's not that bad.
From top to bottom, every WPC is a slag until proved otherwise.
Oh, come off it.
Well, you think I'm one, don't you?
Who does?
You does?
Behave.
Do you remember that dead tramp? You said we couldn't be mates because we'd done it together.
Yeah, but we...
Contempt on your face when you said it.
But we are mates.
If I am a slag, then what does that make you?
Station number 685 to all officers in the vicinity of Vincent Street.
9723 WPC Reba PC Corkhill receiving.
Be on the lookout for a white male youth, 5 feet 6-ish in the area, carrying a handbag.
Will do, Ducky.
Predictable response, that, Emma?
That's the way I tell him.
He's wearing blue denim jeans and jacket, red scarf around neck.
Special branch, is he?
Have you taken everything down, Emma?
Would you like to rephrase that, Josh?
No, but it was worth a try.
Over and out.
Over and out.
You encourage him.
Josh is 50 if he's a day.
Yeah, but if you want to be taken seriously...
He can flirt with me, but I can't with him. You might be right there. Aren't you glad you're a fella?
Couldn't do much about it if I wasn't.
True enough. Wonder when I'll get my KB letter.
KB by you?
What's the ID application?
Oh, you'll get in, I bet you.
How much?
You've a better chance than me.
Didn't know you'd applied.
I haven't.
You got your trainees on, Rod?
You what?
Denim uniform, red scarf. Just gone down the alleyway.
I didn't see him.
Look, I'll go this way. You get behind me, and only have 20 yards on you.
Hey, come here.
9723 to 685.
Receiving.
Same suspect apprehended. Back at Beach Road shops.
Nice one, Emma.
Not me, Sarge. Arnold Schwarzenegger here did all the hard bit.
I could get frostbite, you know.
Oh, shut up moaning, will ya? Look, it's warm for this time of year.
Yeah, no, but your hand's nearly on the roof rack, it isn't.
Be there in 5 minutes.
You said that 10 minutes ago.
Well, it's not even raining, is it? Life couldn't be better.
You speak for yourself.
See, look, the sky above's blue.
Except for the clouds.
Road ahead's clear.
Except for the red lights.
Boom! Why do you keep holding the string, you? Oh. Hey, you divvy! Oh, God, look at the state of it.
It's hit and run.
Never mind that. Get hold of it. Hold your horses. Come on. Oh, Billy's going to kill us for this.
Oh, no. He's going to kill you.
Hey, you, don't get it dirty.
It's a bit late for that, isn't it?
Hey, I will use these, wipe the tire marks off. He won't notice anything.
You're kidding, aren't you? He won't notice anything. It's full of dents.
Yeah, well, we'll say it was like that when we got it.
Jimmy, how can you do that to your own brother?
Because I know how much it'll cost to buy a new mattress, don't I?
Yeah, but even so...
How many things have you ever done to your brother?
Here's the cloth.
Mum?
Hiya.
What I got off Mrs. Collins.
Oh, that's lovely.
It's foreign, she said.
Yeah, it looks it.
American, all the way from LV.
Where?
Las Vegas.
Well, we can put that on a little ticket to describe it, eh? Did you say what year it was?
This year.
Really?
I think they won it gambling.
Good. Should be able to sell it then, eh?
How much do you reckon we should ask for?
I don't know. What do you think? £2, eh, babe?
Yeah.
Hiya.
Nice. How'd it go, son? Did you score?
No.
Do you want a cup of tea?
Were there any scouts there or what?
Think so.
Did he ask for your name?
Oh, leave him alone, will you, Frank?
Did he have a good game or what? What did he say to you?
Come back in 6 inches' time. I'm too small.
Well, never mind, love. You did your best. That's all you can do.
What are they on about, 6 inches?
Dad, they was all big lads, muscles everywhere. I'm not good enough, OK?
My name's Paul Collins. I'm trying to track down an old colleague of mine, able seaman Tommy Evans, from HMS Ajax. Yes, OK, I'll hold, thank you.
Need a hand, lads?
No, thanks, Bill. Best just get out the road, eh?
Really appreciate this, you know.
Here.
Yes, so you should know. We've been through all sorts with this. Storms, hurricanes.
Muggers, Hell's Angels, Jehovah's Witnesses.
I told you these were the men for the job, didn't I?
Phone's knackered me eyes. Been cut off, ain't he?
Why, you always think the worst of people, Jim.
Hey, and another thing. I see the queer fella's got a sarnie down there as well as a cup of tea. We don't get anything round here, do we?
No, we don't.
Tea's just made.
No, you're all right, Billy. We've got to get the van back anyway.
Yeah, I want you. There you go. Over with it. Yeah, there you go, Bill. Hey, listen. Make sure you make a few bob out of the telecom kid and all. He'd skin you, no bother.
Yeah. And I hope you have a lot of nice times.
Thanks, lads. Sit down.
Yeah.
See ya.
Thanks for everything.
Why don't we christen the bed?
Paul Collins is downstairs.
Oh, that makes it all the more exciting, doesn't it?
Don't you dare.
You don't know me, but my name is Paul Collins, and I'm looking for an old colleague. What's up?
They won't notice a thing. I'm telling you, Sin.
Yeah, well, asking for a sign, he was pushing it, you know, Jimmy. I mean, I just wanted to get
that's
it.
where you always go wrong, innit?
Where?
When you're guilty, you think it's enough just to act innocent, don't you?
Well, what else can you do?
You've got to think innocent, believe you're innocent, demand your dues as if you were innocent, and then you are innocent. Oh, listen, I told you we'd get away with it. A little dent in a mattress.
A big dent?
They won't notice a thing.
Yeah, well, as long as you notice the road.
So, why didn't you get a shower there, eh?
I wanted to get away.
Look, I know it feels like it now, but it's not the end of the world, love.
I'm too small. That's what the man said.
Oh, you're still growing.
Yeah, but not fast enough. I'm not big enough. I'll never catch up with those other boys.
Hey, they've all got to stop growing sometime.
Yeah, and so have I. Maybe I've already stopped.
Oh, you've grown 3 inches in the past year. You'll be bigger than your dad soon.
It was my big chance. Sammy's clever. She'll be able to choose what job she wants. Casey's needed top of her class.
Jeff.
I wanted you and my dad to come along and see me make my debut as a professional. You know, get your bus stand tickets and all that.
Look, I don't care what you do. I mean, of course I care. But whatever you do, I'll be proud of you, and so will your dad. Well, maybe if football doesn't work out...
Football's the only thing I'm good at. I don't want to do nothing else. I can't do nothing.
Look, life doesn't always go the way you want it. You can't let every setback knock you sideways. I mean, lots of footballers get turned down first time out, don't they? Now, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they carry on. I mean, how about that fellow who had a hole in the heart and he played football for years?
He's at Harford.
Hole in the heart, and a funny name.
Gary Mabbitt's a diabetic.
And who's he?
He's only played for Tottenham, but he plays for England as well.
Well, there you are, then. He didn't let diabetes stop him.
Yeah, but he's got insulin to cure his problems. What have I got?
Time.
Hello?
Up here, love.
OK. Jeff, I've got your tea here, son.
He's in the bath.
Oh, this'll put hairs on your chest, mate.
I found him. I did it.
Oh, congratulations, Paul.
You've helped make 2 old comrades very happy. Now, I owe you...
No, you can do the same favour for us when our phone goes on a blink, eh?
Oh, with pleasure, but really, I must pay.
Hey, let's not argue about this, all right?
It's all at expenses. Safa's paying. I made a lot of local calls and at least a dozen long distance.
Well, in that case, we'll have a drink on the profits, eh?
With mine and Safa's thanks.
Thanks,
Right, glad we could help you, Paul.
Yeah, and thank you, too, for the tea and the sandwiches.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye, love.
Ta-ra, yeah. £5.
I won't charge him and then he'll owe me one.
£5? No wonder he wanted to use our phone. He's made a killing here, hasn't he?
Yeah. Paul in the phone, Jimmy in the bed. You're doing really well today, love.
Yeah, that's why his sort of always got money and we haven't. It's because they're tight, that's why.
Another hour.
I'm really looking forward to lasing in the bath.
I'm really looking forward to Blackpool.
I've heard it's like Lanzarote, only there's less Brits.
Brookside's gonna be a laugh. Good job as a driver, throwing in.
Someone's got to preserve law and order.
How do you fancy coming along? It's an invite.
Can you handle it? Me meeting Kirsty?
She can't come along.
I'm first reserve then, am I?
No.
Well, why didn't you ask me before?
Well, I didn't know till yesterday.
Thanks, but no thanks.
It's gonna be a laugh. It's my 21st and everything. All my mates are gonna be there. So what do you think? You wanna come along or what?
Okay.
Casey, open the door, love.
Dear God. Oh, get it out.
I know now. Sorry.
Sorry, we could have all been killed.
The house could have been down.
We'd have been on the streets.
All right, no harm done.
What do you think you're playing at anyway?
I'm just trying to give him a bit of way to chuck around a football pitch.
Oh, by feeding him burnt steak.
Steak? Seem to have chicken.
You need protein, put a bit of muscle on you.
Oh, yeah, Sammy said I'd get more protein from soya beans.
Oh, take no severe.
No, better not. She's probably right. Come on, love.
I'm free on Saturday night.
Oh, great.
What, to go to Blackpool?
Yeah, I'm swapping with my mate and doing a double shift tonight. Earth's fella's birthday next Saturday or something.
Oh, made up for you.
I can't wait to tell Roddy who said choke when I said I couldn't go.
Oh, well, he'll be chuffed.
Don't tell him.
What?
Surprise him, just turn up at the minibus.
Oh, well, I've come round to tell him the good news.
We'll tell him different then.
Yeah, go on, go for it.
It really would surprise him, wouldn't it? All right.
Yeah, nice one.
My first shift starts at 10.
Well, the extension's free.
Yeah, but it's a bit of a cheek just waltzing in here.
Yeah, go ahead, get your head down in there for an hour, go on.
Thanks, I will. Can't wait to see Rod's face when he sees me on Saturday night.
Yes? Yes, it's his mum. Yes, yes, he is. Would you like a word with him? Yeah, just hold on. Mr. Webb.
Hello?
Now,
Yeah?
don't hit the roof.
Yeah?
Who is it?
Keep calm. Tranmere Rovers. The scouts are at the Liverpool boys match.
And you want to go for a trial?
Just keep calm.
Better get in touch with that dyslexia teacher and quick.
Oof, what's brought this on all of a sudden?
He's going to be offered all kinds of contracts, and I want him to be able to read what he's signing.
Yes! Yes! Good lad, good lad.
I'm going to kill our Jimmy and Sinbad.
Wait till they've been to the warehouse and got us a new mattress first.
What if they want to exchange it, like?
Well, they'll have to. It's brand new.
Right then, I'll make Jimmy and Sinbad swap it, and then I'll kill them. Hey, at least we got half a new bed.
No.
What's up?
Well, it's just not the same without Paul Collins downstairs.
Liverpool boys want lads now, but Tranmere are looking at potential. I mean, they can afford to wait, see if a lad develops, fills out a bit.
Frank, you saw the look on his face when he came back here today.
He's just been KP'd, what do you expect?
Yeah, well, what if Tranmere knock him back as well?
Well, they wait until he's grown a bit.
Oh, who says? I mean, what if he just played better than he did today? What if he was just marked by some duff kid, some kid his own size? What if the next time he plays, he gets marked by some big gorilla or something?
If you're good enough, you're big enough, and he is good enough.
You tell that to Liverpool boys.
He'll be okay.
Oh, Frank, just think of all the boys who go for trials and they just don't make it.
I know only a few make it, but Jeb can be one of the few.
Oh, but what if he isn't, eh? What if Tranmere knock him back? Who's going to pick the lad up off the floor?
I will, and I'll make a fuss of him.
Well, you do that and he'll hate you for it, especially because you're making such a fuss now. Oh, Jeff's got a long way to go before he could become a professional footballer.
I know.
Yeah, and it didn't help you building him up, telling him he was going to be captain of England one day.
I was only joking. All right, I'll take it easy.
Yeah. Well, it's 3 weeks to this Tranmere thing. I don't want him on tenterhooks, and I do not want football dominating this house.
Yeah, OK.
I'm also fond of telling me we've got 2 other kids as well. And make sure they get a look in, eh?
Loud and clear.
We just keep treating them all the same.
Come on, you two, finish off the dishes.
Alright, as I'm dead tired, I've been collecting stuff for the school fair since I got home.
Yeah, I've been playing fussy.
Yeah, bleeds for you. And we've been working all day now. Come on, shift. Come on.
Yes, master.
It's always the way, innit? Nothing's ever perfect.
I don't make the world, I just live here.
It should be like this on my birthday. You and me together.
You don't want much.
No, I don't.
No, you just want everything.
It's not much to ask. To be with someone you love.
I'm every bit as sorry as you. Look, I did try, honest. You wouldn't believe how much.
I would. Believe anything you tell me.
I believe everything you tell me.
We trust each other. Do you think that's love?
Yeah.
Gonna miss you, you know, Saturday night.
No, after a couple of beers, you won't.
Miss you already.
You have the best birthday of your life, I know you will.
Don't half wish you were coming.
So do I.
Just won't be the same without you.
Ex-rugby league player Ken Hindley is certainly glad he kept himself in peak condition next, as it's for that reason alone that he pulls through a long operation to remove a growth from his neck at Ginny's.
Rogers became Liverpool's first £1 million teenager when they signed him from Tranmere. And that was a nice pass from Alan Hansen, who certainly knows how to bring out the best in this young scoring sensation.
Yeah, don't overdo it, will ya?
And that wasn't such a good pass from Alan Hansen, who's certainly old enough to know better. And he shoots! Oh, what a goal!
Hey, you! Let it rest on the stairs and take it down that way. What do you think I'm doing?
Shut up, will you? You went brother.
Yeah, that's what you were christened. Hey, Bill, it's a bottle of champagne in the car, but got through there, mate.
Oh, great, to be made up.
Come on, get it out.
Can you tell us how a mattress gets to be this lumpy before anyone's even slept on it?
Hard to believe, isn't it, eh, Bill?
Didn't have anything to do with you two by any chance, did it?
What do you mean, like?
Will you tell me, all right?
I don't like the sound of that, Billy.
Hey, yeah, neither do I.
All right, then why didn't you answer the phone all last night or this morning, then, eh?
Because I was out, wasn't I?
Is he allowed out, like?
Look, we want to sleep on our mattress tonight. No cock-ups this time, all right?
Listen, Billy, whatever's going on between you two, leave us out of it, eh, kid?
Yeah.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Well, come on, 10 more. All knackered.
And here we see the £2 million wonder kid completely knackered after 20 press-ups.
Oh, just call it half-time now, all right?
And now, viewers, you are looking at £3 million worth of legs belonging to the new scoring sensation, Geoffrey Growler Rogers. As you can see, this leg is going to win England's World Cup.
Hello, I'm home. Hello, Auntie Caroline.
I was hauled out to work to pick Jessica up.
Why? What's the matter, Jessica?
She's overtired. She couldn't stop crying. She wanted you.
Well, I'm home now, Jess. Look, we'll just have to see if we can get some real sleep tonight, okay? Well, go on, then. You know where it is? She's not the only one who needs a decent night's sleep. I'm exhausted. Is there any tea made?
I had to swap with Dr. Holmes, so now I've got to go and take evening surgery.
Oh, if I'd known. What time will you be home?
The school phoned here first, and you were out peddling trinkets and bangles.
What time will you be back?
7:30, 8.
Oh, look, I've got an interview to do for headlines at 7.
Tell them to hold the front page.
What?
Cancel it.
Bye, Jess. See you later.
Hey, well, don't forget to whistle. What? Well, if you sound happy, no one thinks you're on the rod, do they?
Happy birthday, son.
Yeah, cheers, Dad.
Boss doesn't leave till 7, does he?
No, but we're getting a few in first, like.
Don't forget me and Sheila taking you and Kirsty out next week. Ask her when she's free, yeah?
Yeah, OK. Just can't make it tonight, though.
Oh, yeah. Well, next time you see her, eh?
Yeah. It was good of Uncle Jimmy, this, wasn't it? Better not open it till he's here, though. He's bound to want a swig, innit?
Don't worry about him. You know he's getting another one of them, you know.
Nice card from him and Kathy, too.
Yeah, you got some good ones, didn't you?
Yeah. Seen this one? Bit of a turn-up, eh?
Yeah, it's nice.
Bristol postmark, no address. Anyway, don't wait up.
Listen, man, I want you back in one piece, do you hear me?
Oh, it's all right. We're all well versed in the law, Dad.
Yeah, what did I tell you?
Let's get out of here before we get locked up.
No danger.
No danger. Listen, you stay where you are.
Listen, if he says anything, we'll do a runner.
Oh, that's a clever one. Ask him not to look at the number plates.
What's up, mate?
You and your bleeding overalls.
What? And Growler Rogers is leading this amazing English fight back, showing his £4 million backbone for all to see now. And as he gets the ball at the end, Ronald Cohen comes in for a tackle and...
Penalty?
Never!
Oh, definitely.
And the referee is consulting his linesman.
You wanted a foolproof way of delivering Billy's matches, and I found you one.
Yeah, but I didn't expect to have to deliver another 4 beds for the privilege, did I?
What are you on about? We've got 4 beds in the back at 100 quid each. We've hit the jackpot.
No.
Oh, 125?
No, I said. Don't you think the idea hadn't already occurred to me?
Well...
No! Billy's bed has got to be untainted.
It is. We'll flog the other 4.
No, Sinbad.
Oh, God, look, the people will still get their beds.
Yeah, and the business will want to know how come Billy got his bed and the other 4 didn't, won't they?
Oh, come on.
Listen, you. We're here to deliver Billy's bed, and in a funny sort of way, that's all we're going to do, all right?
I don't believe this.
No, I've said. Now drop it, will you, Sinbad? No!
Oh, beat me up, Scotty. Yes, it's Rogers, the £5 million player, to take the penalty. What a sensation we have here today. Jimmy Hill swallowed his tongue with excitement. The crowd hush. The ref blows his whistle and... And even a £5 million teenager's gotta know when to leg it.
And don't think you're getting this ball back, because you're not.
And the crowd don't give the ball back. What a sensation we have here today at Wembley.
His pants are cotton on.
Do you want to bet?
Well, doesn't even suspect any of them.
Not a thing. You stay in there for as long as you can, all right?
Thought it was going to be a 12-seater.
It was, but they had to lay this one on instead. Something wrong with the other one.
Oh, great.
More room for the 12 of us. Quick, shut the door.
Oh, Tom, I want the moment he sees me to be immortalised.
Try and take a picture of it as well, all right?
All right, folks, I'm the ale monitor here, and everyone stays up front, all right? Now, let's hear it for our guest of honour. Happy birthday, Rod. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Rod.
It's going to be a great night, and the best is yet to come. All right, driver, let's get the show on the road. Come on.
No, hang on a minute. It's not all here yet.
Blue's missing.
One more.
It's 12 bits.
It's going to be 13.
I was looking for a 12-seater.
Not late, am I? Happy birthday.
Thanks.
Nervous?
No, no. Just a little bit.
There's no need. Tommy's really looking forward to seeing you.
He's late.
He'll be here any second. Literally. Hello, Tommy. Coming in. I believe you two lads have met before.
Able Seaman Tommy Evans, reporting for duty, sir.
Corporal Morris Walsh. Lancashire Fusiliers. At your service.
Still owe me a duck egg.
Oh, in here.
Completely done in. And I'm starving. Is Jessica asleep?
Yes. 3 times she wet the bed last night.
Oh.
I can't remember the last time I had a decent night's sleep, Michael.
I know.
There must be some sort of support group or organisation somewhere.
There's a place in Bristol. It's called Eric. I'll get in touch with them.
Oh, please. As soon as you can. Tomorrow. Are you listening to me?
Angie? No! Emma? Yay! Sandra? No!
Sandra's not even here.
Angie?
I'm not falling for your little boy lost routine much longer, Michael.
Meaning what?
3 weeks ago, I gave you 4 weeks' notice to find yourself a real, live, honest-to-God home help. Someone to be here when Jess gets home from school.
I have been looking. Mrs. Chen.
Yes, but she couldn't do it, and you haven't tried to find anybody else.
All right. Point taken.
I wasn't at home when the school phoned, because, like you, I have work to do.
Selling bangles and beads is hardly...
Not to you, maybe, but to me it's a start, not an end in itself, I know. I'm allowed ambitions and goals, aren't I?
Of course you are. I'm sorry.
Julie? No! Emma? Emma? Nice one. Who's that? Emma?
You bastard.
Hey, guys.
Out the road, slag. Who are you two?
Kirsty.
And then I just collapsed to the floor like. And I remember thinking to myself, well, this is it, Morris lad. They're going to snuff it in some ditchy Burma. And next thing I know, Captain Collins here is carrying me on his back.
Get away.
Fortunately, the Jeep was only 10 yards away. And he didn't weigh that much.
Who did?
Excuse me, lads. I'll just go and check the grub.
And in that hospital, every meal was rice. When I saw them duck eggs, I just couldn't stop thinking about you.
But I was too weak to keep an egg down. So I thought you might as well have it. Yeah, the first day as a POW, we asked if we could play football. And the nip guard samurai'd the bloody ball.
I remember that.
I knew then it was no holiday camp.
Kirsty,
Get lost!
we've got to talk.
Get away from me!
Let me explain.
If you don't leave me alone, I'll be out.
I'm gonna call the police. Look, I'm not leaving you. Look, you're here because it's my birthday. I'm here because I love you.
Oh, what about the cow who's just been climbing down your throat? What was she, your pen pal?
Just give me a chance to explain, eh?
So you can lie right up this one as well as all the others. Just save your breath.
I'm not lying.
I may have been a bit blind, but I'm not stupid.
I don't feel good about it, you know.
It's not supposed to make me feel better. That cow, she was the one at the party, the one in the garden, wasn't she? And the scratches on your back.
No, that was genuine.
So it was just a bit on the side in the garden. And a flat, maybe nothing for me to worry about. Just let off a bit of steam, forget it, Kirsty. Well, I've had enough, you two-timing lying little git. I've had enough and I don't want any more. Now shut up, will you?
Won't happen again.
It can happen as often as you want because of OUT. God, you were pathetic. Oh, this just about sums it up.
Kirsty, I still love you.
It's like I'm only just seeing you for the first time. And I don't like what I'm saying. I know you, I just can't be bothered anymore. Do me a favour. Take Emma up into the Big Dipper. And the pair of you jump off.
What can I do, Tomo? I think you've already done it, haven't you? Where are you going? See if she gets home okay. I don't think she fancies the coach anymore, do you?
When I mentioned the guy chopping that ball, I never realised.
He wasn't offended.
I hope not. I haven't tasted the grub yet.
Right. Now, if a window gets put in...
We'll have a whip round.
We certainly won't. Their parents can cough up. Right, hope you two are hungry.
Oh, I'll eat anything.
As long as it's not sushi.
Yes, right. Sushi.
Nobody's that nostalgic, I hope.
I think you might be right there, Paul.
I like Chinese food, though.
Do you?
Yeah, and Indian.
Oh, can't stand the stuff myself. Mind you, I say that, though I've hardly ever tried it.
Oh, this will do us, Paul.
You've done us right proud here, Captain.
I had an agonising decision to make. Rice or pasta. I chickened out, I'm afraid.
That's a relief. I ate pasta and he ate rice.
Help yourself, gentlemen.
When you think what we had to survive on as POWs, eh, Morris?
Not half. I wish I could forget.
Never forget. Never. Too many lads died or murdered or were just left to starve to death for us to forget.
Well, it seems appropriate then to the men we left behind.
The men we left behind.
Men are stupid, aren't they?
There's got to be one who isn't. I mean, somewhere there's got to be one.
Wait to have a beer.
What?
Candy floss. You gotta get covered in it. Straight up, it's murder to get off, you know. No, I mean, fellas, like, we try our best to get off with the girl we like, and then once we do, we just want more.
He doesn't deserve you for his best mate. You're too good for him. So am I.
Yeah, well, I like him. Maybe you still love him?
Nice try. Look, I'm gonna get the train home, okay?
All right, so want me to walk you to the station?
No, you're all right.
Is there anything else I can do?
I wouldn't mind being on my own for a bit. I'm not being ungrateful or not.
might still finish this then. Like me design and stubble, you know. I'll see you whenever then, eh?
Hitler, Mussolini, Hirohito. And they let one go. Rehabilitated him. Why?
Trade is the excuse they use, I think.
Well, I've nothing against the young Japanese, or against trading with them. But they just let the biggest war criminal in Asia go free.
Oh, let it go, shouldn't we? He did enough harm when he was alive. No point in being haunted by him now he's dead.
They don't care about us anymore. We're pensioners. We don't pay tax. They just don't want to know.
Oh, it's not quite that bad, Morris.
Isn't it? Look at me, Paul. I'm a war veteran. No hero or nothing. Just a fella who did his bit, like so many others. But look at the state I'm in. I'm just a bum. What have I got? You picked me up for one ditch in Burma and found me in another in Liverpool. You should have left me in Burma. Saved us both the trouble.
Your troubles are over now, Morris. You'll be back on your feet in no time.
What's the use of winning a war if you lose the peace?
It's better it happened now than when you were married.
Yeah.
If you'd sooner be on your own, don't let me keep you. You know what I mean?
No, I don't want to be on my own.
Well, that's a start. If you don't want to be with me...
Don't be soft.
I came here for a good time tonight, and that's what I was having. It wasn't my fault.
I never said it was.
It's written all over your face.
I want to be with you. I do.
Because you can't be with Kirsty. OK, fair enough.
No, it's not like that.
It is, and it's OK. You've just split up with your fiancé. I don't expect you to come waltzing into my arms 5 minutes later and propose marriage, you know. Turn you down if you did.
Oh, I just feel terrible.
You're upset. All I'm saying is you need a friend, and here I am. It's your 21st birthday. At least try and enjoy what's left of it.
Yeah, you're right.
Doing something's better than moping around doing nothing.
Yeah, to start anyway, innit?
Look, if you think you still love her, then go after her.
It's no use. It's over.
Don't mind, honest. I really don't.
I'd sooner find the others and get bladdered.
They'll all be in Yates's by now.
Yeah. Let's go then, eh?
You sure now?
100% constable.
I'd say the last one nearby is the round. But I saw you like that fella the other day.
You saw him, not me.
Come on. I fancy a drink, and we're not driving.
Funny how things go, isn't it? You've done well for yourself. Nice house and all that.
It's not everything, Tommy. Believe you me.
Aye, I'm not complaining. I've enjoyed myself. But, I wouldn't deny Morris's anger.
No. He feels betrayed in more ways than one. And by the looks of him, he's got good cause.
Well, anyway, I found a new mate, thanks to you, Paul.
It's been a real pleasure, Tommy. I mean that.
Paul, I've just spent the best evening I can remember with two lads who mean more to me than...
Hear, hear.
It's been a privilege and a pleasure.
I feel I owe you my life. What more can I say?
We all make mistakes, Morris.
How's she getting back?
Shane, you're home by now. Good. No, thanks, I've had a skinful. Fishing.
You won't forget tonight in a hurry.
No, me and a few others.
Wake me up when we get there.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Stretchered straight from the pitch to Jimmy's next, 24-year-old Malcolm Simpson with damage to his knee ligaments.
Katie, are you going, love?
Oh, but Mum, they won't let you swim if you haven't got a cat.
Do you know it's worse than when you're at school? Where's this? Where's that? Now, why does everybody think I know where?
See my green towel, Mum?
Yes, it's in the laundry basket. Are you going for that 10 past bus?
Are you and Papa going to the bats?
Fitness room?
Yes, well, wherever you're going. Hurry up if you want to catch that bus. Oh, and take £1 out of my purse, all right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to wake you.
Oh, no. I mean, I've been up for hours.
I got it now, Mum.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh. Kids, who'd have them?
Well, actually, I was hoping... I was wondering, you couldn't possibly have Jessica for me, could you? It's only for a couple of hours.
Well, yeah, sure, but I'd have to give her back by 12, Caroline. I've got work today.
Oh, that'll be fine. I'll be back before then. It's just that something's come up, and I wouldn't ask, but it's work, you see.
Oh, it's okay, sure. Should be no trouble.
Oh, thanks so much. Look, I'll be back around 11, okay? All right, bye-bye, Jessica.
Bye. Come on, Sugarfoot. It's all right. Auntie Caroline won't be long. Come on.
Nope. Sorry, Terry. What? August the 5th, are you sure? No, I can do, sorry. You can't come to me wedding? You're joking, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, put you away.
Yours must be the cleanest cab on Merseyside. You only washed it yesterday.
Yeah, well, tell that to the little feathered friend who flew over it this morning. Mind you, my mum always used to say, it was good luck if a bird plopped on you.
Well, there you are then. I'm trying to arrange a fly pass for August the 5th.
Hey, it's only 9 weeks off, you know. I'm going to be a dad by the end of September. I'm really going to make a go of it, you know, being married. I mean, I've not let myself get messed about a lot, but I'm not letting anything screw things up between me and Sue.
I think your bucket went over.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I'm desperate. Hey, look, I won't be a tick, all right?
I don't know which shoes to wear.
I was thinking about that, you know, for the Wembley competition.
Well, if you're not comfy, you're standing up there all day, then you're not going to do a good job.
No, I know. I don't want to look scruffy, though, not on my first day.
How come you're starting today anyway? I thought it was half term.
It is. They've opened the school for this sports selection thing, though. Gymnastics, I think it is. Anyway, there's kids from all over. Does that mean you finish in the bathroom?
Yeah, but my dad's just gone in.
You looking forward to the competition, then?
Well, part of me is, but I think I'm a bundle of nerves, really.
I know what you mean.
You know, it's one thing to do someone's hair in the shop, but, like, to get up there and do it, you're on show, aren't you?
Yeah, I suppose it's a bit like summer school.
What?
Open university. I mean, it's one thing doing an essay here, but it's another thing having to discuss it in front of other people.
Yeah. I suppose I'll be all right once I get there, you know, once the competition actually starts.
It's getting through the door, though, isn't it?
Yeah, Rod. You can have yours like that. For the wedding. Oh, thanks, Tracy. Thanks for taking an interest in my big day and all that.
Thanks. It's one of the joys of pregnancy.
It's okay. Only do you think come August you'll be able to get through the ceremony without having to go?
Actually, they do say it gets worse towards the end. Oh, God, how embarrassing if I did have to nip out.
You'll be okay. Anyway, it's not so near the end.
Nearer than Terry thinks.
Oh, Sue, you mean he still thinks it's due the end of September? I told you he's not going to start counting back. You've got to tell him when it's really due.
I can't, not now I've said.
Yeah, but Sue...
Look, I know, but... Well, I'll just have to make out it's come early, that's all.
Nearly a whole month early?
Oh, look, I know, but... I don't see what else I can do.
Oh, well, it'll probably be okay.
Anthony was saying most of them do straightforward styles for competitions. But it's too late for me to change my mind now anyway. It's only a couple of days off.
Your dad's taking all the hot water.
We'll stick the immersion on.
I have. I don't want to turn up as one of the great unwashed. Not on my first day.
Hey, Rod, you could give this to Kirsty. There's a few bridal styles in it. Yeah. Leo?
Well, I don't know when I'll be seeing her. I mean, not exactly, like. Why don't you give it to her?
Oh, don't bust a gut, will you?
Right, well, I'll go and see if that overall they sent me fits.
Rather her than me, eh?
What? Oh, she'll be all right.
We used to give our dinner ladies a real bad time. Do you remember? Mind you, they couldn't get you back. Not like the teachers could. Still, don't suppose Sheila's the sort of let them hassle as you.
What? Oh, I don't know, do I?
He said... Excuse me for living.
What? Oh! Hope you haven't washed all your luck off with it.
Yeah, so do I. I haven't said anything to Sue. I don't want to worry her, but well, I still haven't had any luck with the mortgage. Not the 100% one, anyway.
Well, listen, there's no rush for you to move out of here, you know?
Yeah, but we really want a place of our own, don't we? I mean, with the kid and everything.
Yeah, well, good luck with your mortgage then.
Yeah, but I think I'll go and give the banks a try, eh?
Yeah. See you later then.
See ya.
See you later then, Cheryl. I'm off now. Bye.
Oh, John! I'm dressed. Do you want me to catch him? Oh, no, that's okay. He's getting back for lunch anyway.
Oh, well, look, I can catch him if you want.
No. It's just some bump he promised he'd read. I'll get him to look through it at lunch.
What do you think?
What?
Well, I've put a skirt on with this overall, but I was wondering whether I ought to have trousers. Oh, this is daft. They're just going to have to take me as they find me.
Well, doesn't look like Auntie Caroline's banquet, does it? Never mind, love. Come on. I expect she'll be home soon, eh?
Right, trap and turn. No, trap and turn, you divvy. Look, will you concentrate?
I'm concentrating.
We're supposed to be following a schedule.
You're rushing me.
Well, you're not going to have loads of time to mess around with the pros, you know.
We're not even there yet.
No, and we never will get there at this rate. Now, come on. Trap and turn.
Butter some bread for me, love.
What?
Come here.
Katie!
All right, don't go through the
Rest now,
sweaty.
and we'll do some press-ups.
Hey.
OK, now get in. Press-ups. I hate press-ups. All right, but then don't go blaming me when you run on for that Tranmere trial. Olive oil. It's only 2 weeks off, you know.
Yeah, all right, all right. You just pop your coat there, darling. I thought you two were going to have your lunch in town today.
No, too much temptation for him. Chips and that, he needs high-protein stuff.
Right. You sit there, sweetheart. You OK?
Anyway, you want to concentrate on your stamina building.
I think you should, Jeff. Concentrate on your stamina building.
Shut up, you.
Hey, don't you two start. Jeff, go over see if Caroline's in yet.
Oh, I'm on.
Look, I've already been over. She said she'll be back at 11 o'clock. I'm supposed to be in work.
OK.
Now!
All right, all right. Are you looking for pumper Scully gloves?
Hang on. Any system before?
What's that? Yeah. Cheers, Katie.
Katie,
Hmm?
the bread.
All right, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's up.
Chips and beans. You got any scouts?
Hi.
Hi.
Ooh, that looks good. Might start coming back for lunch more often.
Yeah, well, just don't expect this standard of catering all the time. I'm only playing at being domestic as a change from slugging my brains out over the exams.
Good to have them out of the way, eh?
Oh, yeah. For better or for worse, I have finished my exams. Sat, over and done with. Finito. Oh, and you forgot to take this stuff with you to the office this morning to look at again. This bump about the apartment, flats. Ask me to speak English. I promised you'd look.
This morning would have been impossible anyway. The office was chaos. Not helped by that appalling temp woman, she of the permanent cold, managing to double book me for an appointment.
So you can look at them over lunch, yes?
I mean, it really is crazy, you know. Sarah and I spend most of our time patching up the terrible temp's botch-ups.
Well, you need to get somebody permanent. Oh, this one's a possibility. It's old, but it's really nice.
We need to get somebody permanent. Well, I mean, we've decided to. Definitely, I mean.
Oh, and the guy from the agency told me about this old warehouse they just about finished converting. Now, where did he say it was? I wrote it down somewhere. Maybe we could take a look.
Yeah, sure. Can we eat this now? I'm starving. You know, the thing is, if we're going to get somebody in, we might as well invest in somebody really useful. A really good legal secretary. And the other thing we thought would be useful would be if we got a young girl. I suppose it could be a boy. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, somebody to do the running around, the filing, that sort of thing.
That sounds like a good idea to me. Now, this is a bunch I picked up yesterday. I think we should look at as many as possible before we make a decision.
Yeah. Yeah. Does that seem sensible to you? You know, getting a young clerk. You could get somebody on the YTS scheme, you see.
Sure. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. are, Ken.
They're all the same size.
Not everyone with that look.
Neil, they're all portioned out.
Chips and mash.
Chips and mash?
Yeah.
Next one, please. You want flour?
Chrissy, hello.
Oh, Michael. Hi. Look, I'm sorry to have to dump Jess on you like this, but I've got to go to work.
I don't understand why. Has Caroline gone out?
It's not that I minded having her or anything, but... Well, Caroline did say she'd be back by 11, and honestly, I am sorry. I don't mind looking after her, but I've got work this afternoon.
Please, Chrissy, it's not for you to be sorry. I can only apologise for Caroline putting you to so much trouble.
Oh, Michael, it was no trouble, honestly, but... Well, I really do have to go. I'm sorry. Bye-bye, Jess. Bye-bye, Michael.
Chrissy, believe me, I'm really sorry. Come on, darling. Let's go.
Hi, I'm in the kitchen.
Oh, hi.
Come and eat some of this before I pop.
Oh, great. I had 3 days off and I put 4 pounds on.
Is Terry coming back for lunch? You mean, should we save him any?
No, you're okay. He won't be back. And anyway, between you and me, I think he's trying to keep out of my way.
Oh?
Well, he's trying not to tell me, but I know he's having trouble trying to get us a mortgage sorted out.
A mortgage? I didn't know you guys were seriously looking for somewhere.
Of course we are. You didn't honestly think that we'd expect you and John to go on sharing your place with us and a baby.
I hadn't really thought about it.
And anyway, I mean, to be honest, no offence or anything.
But you'd like somewhere of your own. I can understand that. And to be honest, no offense or anything, but I've just got through persuading John that we need somewhere on our own. Mind you, getting him to stay still long enough to actually do anything about it's something else.
What, you mean you were thinking of moving out?
Still am.
Sheila, give us a lift into the kitchen with this, will ya?
OK, love.
Like some coffee?
Look, I'll get it.
No, it's okay.
But Cheryl, if me and Terry are moving out, well, that solves the problem of you and John wanting to be on your own. You'll have this place back to yourselves again.
I'm not sure John and I would ever really have this place to ourselves.
What do you mean?
Well, I suppose I mean Laura. I don't mean I think she haunts it or anything, but I just don't know if I could ever really think of this as my place. Anyway, it's new and I'd like somewhere older.
Oh, I like new places better, I think.
Give me somewhere with a bit of history. Character, you know. Don't get that so much in Canada.
Mind you, I don't see me and Terry being in a position to pick and choose. I mean, not if we can't manage a really decent mortgage. But we'd set we'd rent if we have to. Mind you, that can be just as much of a problem.
Hey, wait a minute. This is crazy. This isn't a problem.
No, well, not if we could afford to pay the earth for rent, but you see, we wanted to try and save for a deposit at the same time.
No. You don't have a problem. You don't have a problem because I have just solved it.
Did you have some wine with your lunch?
No.
Are you all right, love?
Sheila. Don't think she can hear you. That's Melanie. She's deaf. One or two of them are.
Melanie? Are you all right? Yeah. I'm sorry, love, I don't understand. Has somebody upset you?
They have a teacher who's come with their group, a Mr. Bryson. No, Bryant, Mr. Bryant.
Well, I think we better find him. Something's obviously the matter. Do you want me to take you to Mr. Bryant? Me? You? Her? Us? Hair? A woman? A woman? Women? Women? Oh, God, it's like give us a clue. Women?
Well, I'd take her to see Mr. Bryant. I mean, you could be there all day.
No, I'll just give it a sec. Let's see what we can do. Moustache. Yeah, moustache. A man? Man? No. Woman? Yes. Woman, yes. Man? You want a man? No, you don't want a man. You want a woman. Is that right? Woman, yes. Man, no. Why? Tummy ache. Oh. Yes, I think I understand. Do you want to come with me and I'll get you sorted out? Okay.
Now, Daddy's got to go back to work. So while Daddy's busy, you can draw me some pictures of the surgery, can't you, eh?
And if Auntie Caroline comes back and thinks you've been kidnapped, it's no more than she deserves.
Well, I think it's one of my more brilliant ideas.
Well, I don't know. It'd be great, but I mean, surely, if you and John go, well, he'll want to sell this place, won't he?
Not John. He'll want to keep it as an investment.
Do you reckon?
Sure, I just know he will. So he'll be looking for tenants.
I suppose he does know me and Terry. I mean, he knows we'd look after the place, I mean.
Right. I mean, what better tenants could we have? And so then you and Terry won't have to worry if you can't get a mortgage right away. You can stay on right here.
Yeah. Yeah. Why not?
Thanks.
Thank God that's over. Hang on a minute, I'll come with you that way. See you tomorrow. I want to catch a cleaner. The machine in the girls' toilet wants stocking up. Poor kid. It's bad enough when you first start without not being able to tell anybody about it.
Well, she managed to tell you, all right.
Yeah, she did, didn't she?
Yeah. So, see you tomorrow, eh? Same time, same place.
I'm not still asleep.
Go on, out. The love of you. Come on.
As soon as look at you.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Reject.
Oh, sorry. I think my domestic phase is beginning to wear off. I'm definitely going to hit John for a dishwasher when we get our new apartment. Flat. That is, if I can even get him to look at any of those places.
Well, all men are the same. None of them like being dragged around looking.
Yeah, but I just want to get on with it. You know, it takes so long over here, even when you've found a place. That's the only drawback I can see to you and Terry having this place. Oh, I only mean that, you know, I can't promise that John and I will be moved out before the wedding. Oh, no, would that be a problem? I mean, were you and Terry wanting somewhere for before you get married?
No. No, that's not it. No, that's not the real problem.
Uh-oh. No way. If you're going to tell me that you're thinking about breaking it off, I don't even want to know.
No. I want to be with Terry. It's just the thought of actually getting married. It just makes it seem... Well, the way things are about the baby and everything just makes it seem even more, well, dishonest. But Terry seems to have taken it for granted, so that's that.
Well, at least Terry's being positive about your relationship.
Well, that sounded like a bit of a dig in Jonathan's direction.
I don't think John would notice if I dug with an earth mover. No, he still hasn't even looked at that real estate stuff.
Oh, yeah, about the flats. Well, you know what men are like.
Yeah. I think I'm beginning to know what this one's like. This one is starting to treat me like a piece of the furniture around here.
Oh, I don't think he is.
Sue, John has got to realize that I'm not into relationships where I get taken for granted. Oh, yeah. And what's more, he's gonna have to realize it pretty soon, too.
The cast of Home and Away visit Jimmy's next to launch the Sick Children's Trust and to visit a great fan, leukaemia sufferer Nicola Brown.